30 days since I started online dating, I think, Houston, we got a problem. I've been on 78 dates with 55 different women, drank more coffee than the Ethiopian bean farm, and if I have to pay for one more dinner, I may have to apply for disability. Don't tell the boys. I've been double and triple booked for a month straight, single-handedly keeping the neighborhood coffee shop afloat. I was sitting with Cynthia the other day, and my ignorant ass, trying to be impressive, asked her how our son was enjoying Cornell University. She looked at me like I was crazy, because I was. That was Daphne's boy who was at Cornell. Cynthia's boy been a crackhead for the last 7 years. That nigga tried to sell me a pack of pens yesterday. Diary, I'm tired, and I've come no closer to finding, matching, and meeting Miss Sugar on any of these apps. Truth is, it's not even about Miss Sugar or any of these other women. Ever since Amelia died, nothing's made sense. I can't even sit by myself in silence. And even when I'm in a crowded room, I feel all alone. I just can't let it go. And I think that I'm using these dates as a distraction from facing what I know to be true. And Amelia ain't coming back. And I may never find something as good as what we had. So diary, maybe I owe it to myself to take some time to be alone. Maybe what I really need is some therapy. Maybe what I've come to really learn is that I can't run.
Ooh, got a match.
Dear diary, I'm still working on it.
Hey, trust me, cousin. Pudding is freaking delicious. It's crunchy, it's salty, and the cheese curds. I mean, it's so good. It'll literally have you taking a deuce right there in the undergarments.
What? What are you talking about? Okay, all right, guys, I get it. I just can't wrap my head around having fries and gravy, man. It sounds disgusting.
Well, first of all, you're disgusting. Every Thanksgiving I see you power your plate with those pork innards, and I don't say anything.
Hey, listen, you better watch your doggone mouth, boy. Our enslaved ancestors created something out of nothing. They took scraps, scraps, and turned them into food that's served in the finest restaurants across this country.
I didn't know we still had to eat it. Do you think Kuntas would still be eating chitlins?
We all hush up with all that fuss down here. Listen, nephew, I've already went on 2 dates this morning. I had a video chat, and I'm going kayaking in an hour and a half. I just need 45 minutes to lay down, all right? Oh, you gotta pump your brakes, man. Come on.
I'm gonna say it. You're a literal thirst trap right now.
I need y'all to do something for me real quick, though, before I lay down. If Janice called, tell her I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Now, if Alice called, tell her I went out of town for a couple days. But if Rebecca called, it's important. Let it ring twice, and then when you pick it up, say Silver Fox Cassidy and shit.
Silver Fox.
But if Cynthia called, don't pick that up unless you want to get cussed out. Me and her had a little mix-up the other day. Okay, Allie, come on, this is getting ridiculous, man. All right, I hear you, nephew. I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit. We'll talk about it when I get up, all right? All right. Hey, guys, listen. This is getting out of control, man. He's been going nonstop for a month straight, and I'm the one feel bad because I got him on online dating. I know he's lonely. I know it. But, man, I think he has a problem.
Oh, cousin, you're doggone right. He has a problem. If he thinks he's a silver fox, I mean, he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Whatever, man. But we gotta do something. Cause he ain't been right since Auntie died. You know, the other day, he asked me to take him to the sneaky link. I thought he was talking about that new hot dog spot on 17th. I get that he's lonely, but I think it's more to it. I think he's running from something, from his healing, from facing his fears, and he ain't gonna find healing in no coffee. He sure ain't gonna find it in the kayak.
Oh, I think you're absolutely right, cousin. We need to sit down and have a serious discussion with him. And I think it's time that we bring in, wait for it, the secret weapon.
Well, brothers, first things first, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for allowing me to come in here to serve your beautiful family. Gail, my assistant, told me how you not only follow us on Instagram and that you give faithfully to our Love Your Neighbor ministries, but that you also subscribe to our weekly newsletters. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Well, first let me say, it's an honor to meet you, Dr. Reverend, or is it Reverend Doctor? When I first read your book, Stretch for Health, Stretch for Wealth, I thought, this guy's powerful. And then when Gail said that he could possibly come and meet us in the middle of a book tour, I was absolutely floored.
Well, Dr. Reverend, Reverend Doctor, we really appreciate you being able to come out here in such short notice. We know that you're busy, and we didn't know where else to turn. Our uncle, he needs help. So I'm gonna ask you this, and please don't take it personal. Do you think you can do this?
Well, brother, that is an important question. That's a beautiful question, full of love and compassion for your family. I want you to know that I hear you, and that I respect you, and that I answer that precise question in my next book, Stretch Your Way to Greatness, trademark and copyrighted. Do you know that we hold 95% of our potential in our shoulder blades? Well, I mean, the correct terminology, medical-wise, is scapula, but 95%. And I know what you're wondering. You're wondering, well, what if I don't have any arms? Well, that's the beautiful thing. Even if you don't have arms, everybody got shoulder blades.
Boys, I'm home. And kayaking ain't all that bad. I mean, besides the fact that we had to hike 6.5 miles up and down a mountain in my slippers, mind you. As soon as I put the kayak in the water, it took off. 95 miles an hour. I had to jump in and go get it. And she did not tell me that she booked us for a Class 4 rapid. You know what that is, boys? That's death water. I didn't think I was gonna make it. But besides that, I had a good time. Sweet girl. I mean, kind, pretty. I ain't never calling her again, but it was nice. Who this?
Boys, I got it. You've already been through enough. Sir, why don't you come in and take a seat?
Boys, who is this Negro? Telling me to take a seat in my house. Nigga, that is my seat.
Now, sir, there's no need for you to call me out my name. Now, I apologize. I am the Reverend Dr. G. Randolph Wright Jr. And love brought me out here today. Love and concern. Your nephews, they love you. And they concerned you lost your doggone mind on these dating apps. One nephew tell me that you're lying, calling yourself a silver fox, and the other nephew tell me that you got him dropping you off at the sneaky link. Now, we just trying to provide you with the love and support you need to stretch your way to greatness, trademark and copyrighted. Your nephews have prepared a
Wait
statement.
a minute. I know what this is. It's a good old-fashioned intervention, ain't it? Boy, I ain't been to one of these in about 3 weeks.
Wait, hold on. You went to an intervention 3 weeks ago?
I mean, well, technically it was a date. But I got the girl's son mixed up with a boy from Cornell a couple weeks ago. And listen, don't worry about that. Let me ask you a few questions, Rudolph, since you know all about me. You supposed to be a man of the cloth, right? Being a reverend and all. What church you pastor?
Well, sir, first, my name is Randolph, G. Randolph, and I proudly serve the folks at New Hope Missionary Baptist Church.
Wait a minute. I know New Hope. That's Pastor Blaylock Church. Wait, let me ask you this. During Sunday service, where do you sit?
Well, I don't see why that pertains to why we are here today, sir. But if you must know, they have given me a seat of honor on the first pew.
The front pew? Oh, boys, this nigga ain't no pastor. Nigga, you a deacon.
Nigga, how dare... Stretch your way to greatness. Trademark and copyrighted. Trademark and copyrighted. Sir, I am a servant of the Most High.
Where'd you get your doctorate in? Huh mean you heard me. What I'm asking is in what field did you get your doctorate?
I think it's neuroscience, isn't it?
Some physical therapy.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? You gotta speak up.
I said my doctorate is in physical therapy, sir. I'm proud of it.
That's disappointing. Physical therapy. So all this talk about stretching for greatness. Nigga, you talking about stretching for real, ain't you? Like toe touches and splits.
Sir, the splits, that's an advanced course. That's gonna be on my next book. Now, studies do show that if you can touch your toes, you unlock a whole nother level of potential.
Listen, boys. Rando aside, I want you to know that I hear you. I know that you're worried about me. I have lost my mind with all this dating. Well, really the only thing I want to do is have my heart stop hurting. And I want y'all to be proud of me. I don't want no sneaky links. I don't want to be a silver fox. And I don't want any more online dating.
Just walk away and let it go, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, absolutely. I'm just gonna go upstairs and rest my weary feet. A little tired. Just need to get a little rest. That's it. That's all I need to do. Just gonna lay down real quick for the water second brush.
As soon as he gets up there. Oh, he's checking that food.
Boys, I just met with Sandy Sugar Sweet. The chase begins.